Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. Just back to do a bonus today while I had a bit of time. I thought I'd do a bit of a touch it base with what's been happening. So I'm trying something different this morning and actually uploading direct to YouTube. So we'll be interested to see how this happens here. Okay. Alrighty, we're using the Pagan Tarot here, if you're wondering. So this is the Ace of Pentacles coming out as your general energy. Now the Ace of Pentacles talks about a brand new start, but this one's a stable new start. It's a very different energy to the other aces in that it can apply to any area of your life. So it can be about getting a new job, it can be about money coming in, it can be about stability in a relationship. So there's a whole lot of meanings behind the Ace of Pentacles. The other thing too is it just can represent being stable, you know, knowing that you have enough. It's how a relationship, when you take a relationship to a more committed level, that Ace of Pentacles comes into play. Okay, so we have the Star coming out here, and in this card it's called the Stars, which is beautiful. So the Star talks about healing, having faith and trust, but it's also about wishes coming into fruition. Like, it's not a wish coming true. This is sort of like guided wishes. The universe is guiding you towards something that you've wanted deep in your heart. So it's all about the manifestation of your wishes, but coming with hope and faith. Okay, then I have the King of Pentacles coming out here. Now the King of Pentacles, it can depict an earth sign. As you see, he likes his earthly food, and he's got his book there, his pentacles ready. Can be a little bit about his money, but mostly this is about a man who is, or a woman, who is very much about being grounded, being straightforward, having a lovely earthy energy. But sometimes perhaps a little too focused on money. They like structure. Then we have the Hierophant coming out here. So you've got a few major arcanas coming out here. Now the Hierophant talks also about stability, but this can be about traditional marriage. But it's about sort of, you know, having things in a very structured and organised way. So it is the High Priest in many decks. It's about religion, but not religion in a church religion sense. Religion about how you see things and how you want things done. It's very much about conditioning, yeah, just having things in a particular order, things being ordered. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands coming out here. Now the Knight of Wands is a card that talks of, it can be to do with a fire sign, but it's a person who has lots of passion but lots of energy, very fast moving energy. The Knight of Wands often is attributed to the one night stand or the non-committal person. This person can be in and out of your life. However, this can be you wanting to move forward with passion and drive and being very, very forceful with that, and wanting to move forward very, very quickly. It's like you're trying to leave your old ways behind here. It's like you're looking at doing things from a very new perspective, not taking on what you've learned in the past, doing things from in a brand new way. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is coming up here. So the Ten of Cups, of course, is the card of all happiness, love, families, everything joy. It is all about rainbows. It's a beautiful card. Sorry, I had a bit of a chuckle to myself because I was going to be rude there, but I won't. So we have the Two of Swords coming up here. So obviously you're faced with some sort of decision here on how you move forward. The Two of Swords talks about having an equal decision to make, but not being able to make the choice because you're not looking at it the right way or because you're refusing to see the truth. Now sometimes this is a heart decision, you know, trying to do the whole, you know, heart thing, because the woman's always protecting her heart in these cards. But in this particular side, her dark side, in this particular card, her dark side is what's not allowing her to move forward. So we could say this is your fear. Maybe this is why you're trying to do things differently here, because your fear's been holding you back. Maybe you're trying to work with your fear now and trying to understand how you can move forward without fear. Okay, then we have the Sun coming in. So quite a lot of really great cards here. The Sun talks about love and happiness. It talks about joy. What else can you say? It's the most beautiful card in the deck, and it really, when it's put in with other cards, really lessens the value of some of the other cards if they're negative. I'm not good with negativity. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Swords coming in here. Somebody is coming in here to speak to you about something, and you're trying to look at things in a very different way here. You're trying to understand what you've believed in the past around structure. The universe is sort of giving you a nudge here to do things differently moving forward. This can be about an apology. It can be about communication. This Knight is moving in quite quickly as well. So, oh, and then we have the Knight of Cups. This is very interesting. We now have 3 Knights in this reading. So the Knight of Cups is there to offer you love. Can be a water sign, but I really think these are energies here. This looks to me like it's the same person here, offering you an apology and offering you love. Offering you communication and love. This is the same person. Primarily they're there to talk to you, but I think the offer of love comes as like an afterthought here. Very nice. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So we're definitely moving forward with much more clarity here. Really understanding our direction, knowing which way to go. Okay, so this reading, if you don't want to listen to this reading, it is about love and stability, so you could click off now. Because I know people go, you know, oh, talking about love all the time. Sorry. You know, you're watching tarot readings, it's very obvious that love's going to come up. Okay, so what I have here for you. I have stability coming in. I feel like this stability is coming forward in the way of some sort of communication about love. Now, there's nothing here to say it's from the past, but what it's doing is it's starting up a brand new chapter for you here. One of stability and one of clarity. This love brings with it a lot of joy and sunshine. The Ten of Cups and the Sun here look absolutely beautiful. The offer could be coming from someone who is primarily Earth in their chart. They could be an Earth sign, but this is about their earthiness. They're coming forward with a lot of passion and drive here. They really want to tell you something. Something really beautiful. The thing is, I also see you here looking at the world in a very different perspective. It's like you're looking at something. I think they're either offering you something traditional and maybe you don't want something traditional, or vice versa. This person could be coming in to offer you marriage and stability, but maybe it's not what you want at the moment. What I can see too is some of you looking at the world in a very different way. So it's like you've been brought up in this very traditional sense to see things a certain way, and now you're looking at things very differently. It's like you're being driven by differently. It's like you're being driven by nothing to do with your fears, is what they're saying. So it's like you're moving forward with no fear, and I see this here with this fear in your face and this Two of Swords. It's like you're being fearless going forward. So maybe you've always lived your life in fear. Maybe you've always been scared to do things, scared to say things. The universe is taking you down a different path here, and you're letting go of this fear. That's what that's all about. This is the sun coming out on your life here, and happiness and joy, but because you're doing it a different way. You're not scared of anything anymore. This is really beautiful. What a beautiful reading. This is about moving forward with no fear, not being scared of what the relationship's going to hold, not being scared of where the relationship's going, like really just embracing this fully. Again, no, this is somebody new that you've never had a relationship with before. So this is for people who've not had a relationship. This is